It's the Dr. Jim Show. Today's episode continues with ASL Alphabet Strata Part 5 Deprecatory Space. Hi there. My name is Jim Van Manen, and I wrote a book called The Fingerspelling Code. We've discussed a few different parts of fingerspelling strata, and we've explained various locations in strata. But there's one interesting problem. There's a space missing. I mentioned before that I measured some things, and I noticed that when someone was performing on stage, I saw various locations in which they were using the ASL alphabet. When I measured, I found that that space was the length of a person's hand, and that is the space in which a person fingerspells in each location. So when they go up to the next location or higher than that, it's a full hand length. Or when you go down, it's another hand length. But I noticed there was a space in between two of them that was missing. And it took me 2 years to find out what that space meant. And I found a few examples. It's called deprecatory space. But I really feel like I need to explain what this is. So imagine that I'm saying that people are calling me the mayor. And if I say it like this up here, I look a little full of myself, because that's the place where you normally would fingerspell. But if I drop my hand to the next location, it seems to have a psychological connection, meaning that I'm being humble. And I can do this by referring to other people or myself in this lessening of the impact of the message. In these examples, when the hand is lowered, it lessens the impact of that particular message. It isn't the same as if we do it in customary fingerspelling space. Now, there aren't many examples, but we did find a few. What was more difficult to find was secret space. I had to depend on my knowledge of, as a native user growing up with a deaf family, seeing it all the time, knowing that it existed. I'm sure many deaf people would agree that it exists, but how to capture this on film is not easy, but I did find several examples. This whole project took me 2 years because of deprecatory space. And the whole issue of fingerspelling strata is only one part of the fingerspelling code. Tune in next time for more, and be sure to subscribe to the Dr. Jim Show on YouTube. Today's episode was brought to you by Pumpkin Pie and Imperial Press.